Now McDavid centers. It's Draisaitl. It sets it off. Has the stop with 55 seconds gone in the power play. And now McDavid down low. Draisaitl to the point for Nugent-Hopkins. Here's the Bouchard shot. And a glove stop by Samsonov. Got in behind the net. Ekholm was in deep, and now Nylander will counter with Kemp. Here comes William Nylander. Leaps back at full strength, and there's the first shot on goal. John Tavares, who scored in 3 consecutive games. There's McMahon, who scored against the Capitals. Put in by Nylander. Liljegren in deep. Tavares in front. Scores! Bobby McMahon has the icebreaker tonight.
Watch Tavares in here. Well, that one looked like he dragged his foot long enough, but then it's a nice play by Liljegren. He stayed with it, then Tavares gets to the puck first, and McMahon going all by himself. There's Carrick with no stick. You got to get in there and get a stick-on-stick. Instead, Tavares with the nifty backhand pass and right on the doorstep.
Bouchard up the boards. Hyman hands it off to Draisaitl, and on the move McDavid. Ekholm, a hot shot turned aside by Samsonov.
Jump his line out there to try to take advantage of that matchup.
And the Matthews line got out quickly as well. Here's Hyman with the shot. Right on, it didn't get. Here's Draisaitl, leaned on by McMahon. McDavid to the point. Unloading is Bouchard right on. There's a sharp angle shot to the side of the net. The McDavid line, and now off to Matthews out there against a different unit. Here's a tip in front. It's a backhand. Stopped by Skinner. In that 4-2 Edmonton win over Toronto. Right in front, and a backhand stop. As Nylander's momentum took him past the net.
Play into the zone. He starts it with the pass to the outside. A little give and go here as it's back to the middle. And if he just taps that, it's in.
Yeah. Domi for Matthews. Double teamed along the boards, but stays with it. Gets it to the captain. Domi fires that, and it's shrugged off by Skinner in front to Matthews. Knocked off his stick. Kept in by Liljegren. Scores! William Nylander chips it in, and he's got 39.
To hold on to, well, this one was a heck of a lot more difficult. The quick shot of Domi off the bar, and then right back to the point, and look at this ability to just get it right through his legs, almost like he tapped it right through. As Liljegren's got his head up, he's not trying to shoot the score. Oh, and it did hit his skate after it hit his stick. I was wondering how it...
And a giveaway here, and Matthews overskates it. In comes Hольmberg, he's pulled down. Matthews from the corner, up with it, in front, Domi, in front, Hольmberg scores! Tic-tac-toe, and Hольmberg back on the top line, makes it 3-0.
Watch this ability to get to this loose puck. Bouchard's a little slow getting there, and then goes inside. Bouchard's way too casual on that one. I think he was expecting to get hit by Matthews. Instead, look at that little quick movement. A hard pass over to Domi, and then Domi takes the goaltender with him and just slides it back for the empty net. Look at the point of Hольmberg on Domi. So what a run for Domi.
Cloud gets control. Bouchard again. Sends it off. Bouchard fires right on. Rebound. Loose in front. McLeod up with it. Centers for Perry. Diving play McMahon. Leafs back in full strength as Timmins out of the box. And now the Leafs have a 3-on-1. It's McMahon in the middle. Back to McMahon in front. Scores! Pontus Hольmberg doubles down.
Coming in a position with some speed. You bobble it once, just touch the puck. It's the end of the power play. You got a disjointed line, and now all of a sudden you've got a 3-on-1. And how about this play? Bobby McMahon getting it across, getting it around the diving defenseman.
Look at that hit Perry in front. And Nylander plays it ahead for Liljegren. Rink wide, and it's Tavares over the line. Nylander in flight. Breaks on. McMahon scores! Bobby McMahon has 2.
You've got Bobby Macmahon, who's just starting to really find himself. Liljegren with the long pass, and how about this? Just right between the stick and skate of Bouchard. Another lazy stick opens up the passing lane, and then Nylander does his part. Little stop up there that gets Ekholm to the outside, and this is just a perfect shot.
Here's Noah Gregor wheeling back in, trying to cut to the net, and Pickard down. Come up with that as it's reeled back in, and he'll cover. There's Draisaitl across, great wide pass. They hold, and that broken up as McDavid didn't take the shot. Here's Connor McDavid once again, working his way in front. Hyman scores! Number 49 for Zak Hymon, and it looked like Connor McDavid was determined to get it.
Three different looks that, you're right, McDavid had a chance to either go across to Draisaitl or even get it there in front and take advantage of Liljegren, who doesn't have a stick, though. Right? That's the key to that play. Attack the one guy on the ice who can't use his stick as a deterrent, and that's exactly what McDavid did. That one rattled.
And that pass off a stick, and now up for McMahon one-on-one. And Bobby McMahon will try and power his way to the net, and back in. Then Pickard stops, and now throws away for McDavid.
Well, he knew that he had Bouchard a minute 40 into a shift, too. There wasn't much left in the tank, and he was able to use his speed to the outside.
Back to the line for CC. McDavid out of the corner, working his way into the slot. Nice pass, in front, scores! Kori Perry, power play goal. It's 5-2.
Just keep the play going, get it back to the other end, and it's the ability of McDavid to just delay, and find some open ice. I mean, he had nobody to give it to, but he goes inside around three sticks, and then Evander Kane with just a great pass across. And
now Ostona Мэттьюsa to work for Toronto over the line with Domi. Nyes back on this line. Nyes! And Pickard across to Rob Matthew Nyes.
Sitting and watching, and here's Calvin Pickard's best save.
That got past Hyman, spun to the line, but stays in. Wrapped around to the near side. Bouchard trying to spin away from Nyes. Under 4 to go. McDavid, straight pass, scores! Draisaitl with the tip. And it's 5-3.
I don't know if Samsonov's hurt here. He's having a hard time getting himself up. He's still flat.
And a goaltending change likely for the Maple Leafs.
So watch how quickly he tries to get to the other side. Does he get any piece of Hyman? No, he just slid past the post. I think he was thinking his pad would hit the post. Instead it went around, and watch how awkwardly right there he stretches out and it goes underneath him.
Down to the final couple dozen seconds. Ekholm from long range. Gloved by Jones. Morgan Riley up ahead. Hольmberg tried to tip it out. Didn't get it out. Matthews. Empty net. Got it. And Matthews has 58.
A long shift. He's been caught a couple of times. Here's the first attempt to get it out, and it's Bouchard that keeps it in, but Matthews tracks that down on the rolling puck. And at this point, not worried at all about an icing, and instead gets one step closer.
And the Leafs, after 5 in the first 40 minutes, and an empty